Good evening. How are you today? This wonderful evening. I hope you're very well. Today we're gonna discuss about a topic that I've been working on for some long time, to be honest. And we will discuss about the top qualities that make a good leader. Yes, the top qualities that make a good leader. Why are we going to discuss this? Because for 1 month we have been promoting our Global Academy of Coaching certificate, and people from all over the world, and it's really fascinating, have been asking me, or the Global Academy of Coaching ambassadors, on why do we first focus on building a great leader via coaching certificate and then a good coach. And I will now share with you the fact that for me, from now on, all education is vital. It's very important to focus firstly on creating leaders, on creating people that have the ability to make other people, to get the best of other people, to have the ability to support other people, to become more, to give more, and thrive. So for me, this is the way leadership is working. And Wikipedia says, just a moment that I check it, that leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization, or the ability to do this. And this can be any kind of leadership. Okay, so this can be a dictator that is doing this. But I'm not talking about this kind of leadership. I'm talking about some enlightening thought leadership, as my teacher, Brené Brochard, talks about it. So I'm talking about thought leaders. I'm talking about the people that will take this beautiful world, which at this moment is facing great fear, great adversity. People feel so alone, people feel so separated, isolated from each other, that we see all this turbulence, all this violence, all this negativity going around. So for me, now more than ever is really important that we all focus on becoming leaders. We're very used to believing that a leader is a man. Definitely is a man. It was amazing because I was looking for images in order to share in social media, the Facebook Live. So I was looking for images, the leadership. There wasn't one image that had a woman as a leader. So this is so interesting, and we're supposed to be half and half in this world, half woman and half man. So a leader is supposed to be a man. This is the stereotype. Is a tough man, is a man that leads other people in an organization. It's a man that is very strong, has a lot of power, and all this wonderful stuff. But this is very outdated. You know what? It's like a Dynasty. Did you watch Dynasty? It was something like this. So Colby. So exactly that. This is so outdated. The leadership phenomenon is of this kind will vanish, even though we recently saw it flourish, but it will vanish, and it will definitely vanish because the world needs the new thought leadership. The world needs the new, the leader that has different attributes, different kind of qualities, than toughness, than macho-ness, than being able to, to just erase people out of the map, and all things like that we used to be showered with when we were younger, if you were my generation. So for me, being a leader, first of all, is not about leading a huge organization. For me, a stay-at-home mother is a leader. She's a leader definitely to her children. She's a leader to her husband. She can be a leader to her community if she's active in a community. So leadership is everywhere. It's not only in the workspace. And it's very important that we check up on this. And I really believe that if you check yourself, you're definitely leading at a certain point. You're definitely making the best, supporting people to get out the best of themselves. At a certain point, you're definitely supporting someone else to thrive, someone else to become the best that they can be. So I bet that you do that. And I'm sure that in a stage, if you're not doing it now, at a certain stage, you were doing it in your life. Okay. At this certain point, I want to welcome my dear friends. I see that we have friends from Greece, definitely, friends from USA. I see that we have friends from Cambodia, from Singapore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I would love to see your questions, and if you believe that any of your friends will benefit out of learning the top qualities that make a great leader, I then suggest that you share this video. And I like to see your likes and loves. So, yes, a leader is a mom. A mother is a leader. Actually, for me, now that I'm a mother and I realize how tough this job is, the mother is the first kind of leader that exists. So imagine if we were able to develop into our mothers leadership skills and cultivate the best out of them, how much we will influence their children, and how many different generations we will influence this way. Thank you, Maria, for watching from Athens. And so it's a leader. Definitely, of course, it is someone that leads a company. A leader is someone that has a very small enterprise, a self that works, maybe he works on his own, but that's a leader too, because it's a person that is on the process of making a difference. Okay, so whether you're working now, whether you're not working, whatever you do, I really urge you to see yourself as a leader, because that's who you are. You are a leader. Whatever you do, even if you're working for someone else, if you're working for yourself, if you're not working, you are a leader and you can make a difference to this world. Okay, I will share with you now my 3 top qualities. There are many, many, many. I could be talking for hours on this topic, seriously. But I have, distinguished 3 qualities that are so important. And for me, to be honest, these are the basis of leadership. And these are the ones that we focus very much on Global Academy of Coaching, in the coaching certificate with my coaches that are going to graduate in 20 minutes, in 20 days. So we focus a lot on these qualities of leadership. Okay. So the first one is, let me say hello and welcome to Ong Hui. Hi Tracy, hello Tracy, hello Ilana, hello Fotini, welcome. And I would love to see your questions, and if you believe that any of your friends will benefit out of this video on the 3 key traits of leadership, please share the video. So the first trait is to take 100% responsibility of our lives and have 0, and I mean 0 excuses. Okay, this is the main theme of the work of my teacher, Jack Canfield. He's constantly talking about that. It's the first chapter in the Success Principles. If you haven't read the Success Principles, run and buy it, and you will also find my story at a certain point in there. So taking 100% of responsibility for our lives and have 0 excuses. Thing is that life happens. Okay, definitely throughout our lives we're gonna face very big challenges. For some people, these challenges are gonna be maybe you're facing financial challenges, maybe you're facing health challenges, maybe you're facing what else can you be facing? Maybe you are you're not in a relationship now, committed relationship. This makes you very sad. Whatever it is, you are gonna face this. Life happens, and this is how life is. Okay, in Greece we have a very, very big economic turmoil. People have lost their jobs. 4 out of 5 young people are without jobs. This is a fact. This is a fact. So going around and blaming the government and blaming, I don't know, Europe or whoever, you know, in general, blaming doesn't help anyone. And this is what I mean when I say taking 100% responsibility of our lives, because life is full of options. The thing is that if we want to see these options, okay, so when we take 100% responsibilities, we let go of blaming, we let go of criticism, we let go of being like this, and we remember that yes, one finger points there outwards, but the other three fingers point ourselves. So this is vital. Zero excuses for anything that doesn't work for us. Find a way. I'm sure that you will find a way to make it work. If you can, if you can't, then ask for support. Definitely someone has been through what you have been. Find that person and ask the person, hey, how did you overcome it? Can you please help me out? Okay, read a book. Go to the best expert in the world. I'm very much pro working with the best in the world. If you can't afford the best in the world, work with the best people in your country. So go for the best. Ask. Find a way to let go and allow yourself of taking 100% responsibility for your reality, because otherwise no one else will do it for you. And the only thing that you will end up doing is blaming others. So you don't want to spend your life blaming others. So that's what a great leader does. A great leader doesn't bitch around. A great leader doesn't say it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. A great leader has zero excuses. Okay, may I welcome Michael, may I welcome Gogo from Cyprus, may I welcome Georgia also from Cyprus. And if you want, I would love to see your questions. And also you can share the video if you believe that it will help your friends to find out the key traits of leadership. So by saying taking 100% responsibility and having zero excuses, please don't mark me wrong. I do not mean that we don't fail. Okay, I don't mean that we ban all the failure, all the problems, all the mistakes from our lives. Not at all. You definitely fail, and actually if you're taking 100% responsibility, from what I've seen, you fail more. So I've seen myself fail hugely, much more than other people that have, and also I've seen my clients and my coaches fail massively. Thing is that when you fail, what you do, you grow. So as we have said in our previous video on how to deal with failure, failure is all about growing. Failure is about getting better and becoming a better person. This is what failure is. It's nothing else. No one is punishing us. No one says, hey, let me see now how you get. No, it's about finding an alternative way. So the first key trait is getting 100% responsibility for our lives. Okay, this is the first key trait that for me is the basic attribute of a key leader. The second one, the second key attribute is integrity. Integrity. So what Wiki says is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. It's also the state of being whole and not divided. Okay, integrity. Do what you say that you will do. Do not promise something that you know that you cannot do. And even if you do promise something that you know that you cannot do, when you cannot deliver, before the fact that you cannot deliver, say it, that you know what, I'm not going to be able to deliver it. Never compromise your values. Never go against your values. This is very important because you are a model. You are a role model. And when you do that, when you compromise your values, then the people that admire you, the people that support you, the people that look up to you will do the same. And you don't want to have that. You don't want them to do that. Okay? Integrity. Be whole. Do not allow anyone or any situation to throw you out of your wholeness, to throw you out of your values. Do not allow anyone. This is very, very, very important. Be who you are, develop yourself, listen to yourself, but on the other side, my dear friend, be authentic. Firstly to yourself, and then share your authenticity with others. Having said that, it doesn't mean that we open our mouth and we say whatever comes into our mind, because we are authentic and because we live by our integrity. So this brings me to the next key trait that I would like to share with you, which is the final one. And I would like to welcome also Savas, who's watching from Cyprus. The last key trait that I believe is one of the most important is empathy. Okay? What is empathy? Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. This is what Wiki says. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. And yes, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Think about Barack Obama and how all his speeches, especially towards the end, they brought up so much empathy. He was getting out so many emotions out of the other people. Did you notice that? So he nailed it there. He definitely nailed it, because you know what? When you have someone there, when you talk with someone, the only thing that they want is to be heard. This is the only thing that people actually want, is to be heard. Either they're women, either they're men, whatever they do, they want to be heard. They want to feel that what they say has value to you. So allow and give to other people the space, the time, the energy that is very important for them. That's why for me, I suggest that we pick the people that you want to go forward with. They can be handpicked, they can be 10 or more, but give them your 100%. Support them 100%. Be there for them. It's so important. Listen to them. Listen to the people that work for you. Listen to your students. If you are a teacher, or if you're an expert, just be there. And you know what? Let go of criticism. It's very important. Let's have criticism on the back of our mind, and not, because the first thing that comes is ego in. So when we discuss with someone, we're like, oh yeah, but this, you can do better, you can do better. Let's allow ego to go for a walk and just be with other people's feelings. So the reason why we analyzed this, the 3 key traits of a leader today, is because in Glocal Academy of Coaching, this is what we do. First of all, we believe that 100%, when you finish the studies, you're gonna be an amazing coach. So we take that for granted. But what we build is leaders. We build people that want to create a difference. That's what we do. We focus on having students that really make a global difference. So if you're interested, you can go in globalacademyofcoaching.com and fill in your email and name, and a Global Academy of Coaching ambassador or myself will call you, and we can discuss if you're a right fit for the program. So you don't have to become a coach. You can be eager to become a better leader, because as I told you, for me, you already are a leader. You're leading people, okay? You are a leader. Please, please, please make the best out of yourself, work with the best, develop yourself, and just thrive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had people from 4 continents. I'm so grateful that you saw this Facebook Live. I wanna thank you so much, and we're gonna be together in 2 weeks, same time. And I'm sending you all my positive energy. And if you like this video, then please share it with your friends, so that we start creating more thought leaders in the world. I wish you all the best, and have a great day, evening, or night, wherever you are.